In the world of football, talent recognition often transcends borders, with scouts and teams across the globe keeping a keen eye on emerging stars. One such player who has been drawing significant attention is Relebohile Mofokeng, a 20-year-old sensation from the Orlando Pirates in South Africa's Premier Soccer League, PSL. Mofokeng's rise to prominence has been nothing short of spectacular, catching the eyes of footballing giants, including the Spanish La Liga club Barcelona, who have reportedly begun inquiring about the promising young star. Mofokeng's breakthrough season with Orlando Pirates has been a true testament to his skill and potential. The young forward made his mark on South African football in a big way, scoring the winning goal in the Nedbank Cup final, which was a pivotal moment in the tournament. But his achievements did not stop there. His performances for the Pirates were so impressive that they earned him a call-up to the South African national team, Bafana, marking his first international cap. For a player so young, this was a major milestone in his career, cementing his place as one of South Africa's most exciting football prospects. This recognition from Bafana wasn't just a domestic achievement. It served as a signal that Mofokeng's talents were ready to be shared on the international stage. His ability to perform under pressure and make decisive contributions on the field did not go unnoticed, and his rise in the South African football scene seemed to be just the beginning of what could be a remarkable career. Earlier this year, Mofokeng's name was mentioned in connection with Barcelona by Tim Sakazi, the owner of TS Galaxy, who drew comparisons between Mofokeng and Barcelona's young star, Lamine Yamal. Yamal, who had made a significant impact on Barcelona's first team at the tender age of 17, had become a household name due to his electrifying performances in Spain's European Championship victory. Sukazi's comparison highlighted the raw potential he saw in Mofokeng, pointing out that the young South African had similar qualities to the Spanish prodigy. Lamine Yamal is a great player, but Mofokeng at Pirates does the same things, or maybe even better, Sukazi remarked. He went on to emphasize the difference in playing styles between South Africa and Spain, explaining that the pace and intensity of the South African game are notably higher than that of La Liga. Sukazi's praise did not stop at his performance. He also pointed to Mofokeng's ability to make a real impact in matches despite his young age. To navigate at his age and decide matches the way he does, he is at the exact, if not better, level than Yamal of Barcelona, Sukazi said. The comparison, although bold, showcased just how highly Sukazi and many others in South African football regarded Mofokeng's abilities. It wasn't just Sukazi who believed in Mofokeng's potential. His performances for Orlando Pirates had already caught the attention of several footballing experts and scouts, and as his reputation grew, so did the interest from top clubs in Europe. This year, Barcelona seemingly took a closer look at Mofokeng, confirming their interest through inquiries made by the club. According to sources close to the situation, Barcelona's coaches, particularly those overseeing the Barcelona B team, have been following Mofokeng's development closely. They have reportedly reached out to contacts within the PSL, including coaches who are familiar with Mofokeng's playing style, to gather information on the young star. There have been inquiries from Barcelona about Relebohile Mofokeng. The boy has been monitored by the coaches of the Barcelona B team with interest, a source shared with Soccer Laduma. They have been following him and made approaches with some of their contacts in the PSL, including certain coaches they know closely, asking about the player. These inquiries reflect the growing recognition of Mofokeng's potential, not just domestically, but internationally as well. Barcelona's interest in Mofokeng is a sign of how highly the young player is regarded in global football circles. While the exact details of the club's interest remain unclear, the fact that Barcelona, one of the world's most prestigious clubs, is monitoring Mofokeng closely suggests that they see something special in him. This type of attention from such a top-tier European club could be a game-changer for Mofokeng's career, opening doors to opportunities that many young players only dream of. The interest from Barcelona is also a testament to the growing recognition of South African football's potential. While South African players have occasionally made an impact in European leagues, Mofokeng's case represents the new wave of young talent emerging from the PSL. The visibility of players like Mofokeng on the international stage could pave the way for more African players to move to top European clubs, further solidifying the continent's place in the global football conversation. If Barcelona were to pursue Mofokeng, it would not be the first time they have scouted young talent from outside Europe. The Spanish giants have a long history of looking for emerging players from various parts of the world, and their development system, particularly through Barcelona B, has been known to nurture the next generation of stars. Mofokeng's rise through the ranks at Orlando Pirates, coupled with his raw talent and impressive performances, makes him a natural candidate for clubs like Barcelona, who are always on the lookout for exciting, young players who can contribute to the team's future success. Mofokeng's style of play is another factor that has caught the eye of scouts. His ability to control the ball, make decisive passes, and his awareness on the field make him a complete player. His versatility as an attacking player gives him the potential to adapt to various styles of play, and his performances in the high-paced South African League have shown that he can thrive under pressure. The question now is whether Barcelona will take the next step and formally approach Orlando Pirates with an offer for Mofokeng. If they do, it would mark the beginning of an exciting new chapter in the young player's career. At just 20 years old, Mofokeng has already achieved so much in his short career. His development at Orlando Pirates has been impressive, and his potential to play in top European leagues has been recognized by some of the biggest names in the game. If the reports of Barcelona's interest are anything to go by, it's clear that Mofokeng's future could lie in one of the top leagues in Europe, where he could continue to grow and potentially become a key player for one of the most famous football clubs in the world. As the world of football continues to evolve, the recognition of young talent like Mofokeng highlights the importance of scouting and nurturing players from diverse regions. His success could be a game changer not just for South African football, but for African players in general, as more top European clubs begin to pay closer attention to the continent's rising stars. The next few months will be crucial for Mofokeng, as he weighs his options and potentially looks to make the jump to one of Europe's elite leagues. Whether or not he joins Barcelona, his future is undoubtedly bright, and the football world will be watching closely as this exciting young talent continues to make a name for himself. Relebohile Mofokeng's potential transfer to a club like Barcelona would not only be a personal achievement for the young South African but could also have significant implications for the development of football in Africa. For years, African footballers have made waves in European leagues, with many players becoming stars in the English Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, and beyond. However, a move of this nature for a player from South Africa would be a major milestone for the continent, signaling that African football is evolving and gaining more recognition at the highest levels of the game. The impact of Mofokeng's potential move to Barcelona would go beyond just the player himself. It could open the door for other talented players from the PSL and African leagues to be scouted by top European clubs. South Africa, in particular, has long been a country with a strong footballing culture, and with the right infrastructure and support systems in place, the country could produce more world-class talents in the future. Mofokeng's rise could serve as inspiration for the next generation of young South African footballers, who now see that it's possible to make the leap to the world's most prestigious clubs. Moreover, his ability to handle the intense pressure and physicality of the PSL and succeed in such a competitive environment has highlighted his readiness to take on a bigger challenge. Barcelona, with its emphasis on technical ability, high-pressing football, and youth development, could provide Mofokeng with the ideal environment to further refine his skills and reach his full potential. The club's renowned La Masia Academy, which has produced legendary players like Lionel Messi, Xavi Hernandez, and Andres Iniesta, is known for nurturing young talents and providing them with the tools needed to succeed at the highest levels. As Mofokeng continues to grow and develop, the future appears very bright for the young South African. If Barcelona chooses to bring him on board, it would be the start of an exciting new chapter in his career, one that could see him playing alongside some of the biggest names in football and potentially making his mark on the global stage. Regardless of the outcome, Mofokeng's rise serves as a testament to the rich pool of talent found in Africa, which continues to capture the attention of top football clubs worldwide.